A very warm greeting to everyone watching this video. I hope all of you are keeping healthy and staying safe. Another new year is here, the year 2022. And I think I should begin by asking the most salient question. What is your New Year's resolution? Resolutions. The determined decisions that we make in the start of every year about things to do and as well as of things not to do. Because every new year comes with this new spark of energy and this syringe of motivation within us. And we end up keeping all the goals in the beginning of the year. However, as we move into the year, we find that this motivation often tends to fade away, which sometimes leaves us feeling disappointed within ourselves, frustrated, and also unhappy. So I was thinking maybe this year we can do things a little differently and maybe understand this concept of resolution and find some ways in which we can set realistic lifestyle goals and also maintain them throughout the year. Before we move on to making these resolutions, have we ever taken a moment to pause and think what a particular resolution means to us? Why are we keeping this resolution? What is the value that we identify with? Once we have identified the value that this resolution holds for us, we can also give it a visual. We can write this down on a sheet of paper and stick it around us anywhere where we can see it every day and remind ourselves how important this particular resolution is for us. The next important thing to do is to divide our larger goals or resolutions into smaller and more achievable ones. Let's say that this year's resolution of mine is to read books. First of all, it's very important for me to set a realistic number. So if I say I want to read 50 or 100, it might not be really achievable. So let's say that I keep a goal of 24 books. That makes it 2 books per month. And I go on further dividing that 2 books per month into 1 book per 2 weeks. And I also go and divide it further by setting 30 minutes every day to finish that 1 book for 15 days, which gives me a total of 7.5 hours. And I think that's pretty much enough for me to read that book. So it's very important for us to set realistic goals which are also measurable, time-bound, and specific. In this way, we will stay motivated throughout the year. Now I'll tell you the most important key to keeping the resolutions. We often see things in either all or none. That is, either I exercise all of the days or I exercise none at all. And even if we have started out and a break in the flow makes us feel that, we've gone back to zero. But between this all or none contains the continuum which has other numbers like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and then 100. So let's say even if I've exercised 4 days, it makes me come to the 40 of the continuum, and I stop here and I don't exercise for the next 2 days. Does that mean that I go back to zero, or does that mean that I'm stuck here and I'm not maybe moving forward? So it's very important for us to understand that things exist within continuum. We often think that perfection is the key, that perfectly exercising for or maybe perfectly keeping the resolution for a week is what it is. But rather than perfection, the key is consistency. And it's always better than being at 40 than being at zero, right? Remind yourself. Because what is perfection anyway, I wonder. Now this reminds me that I have to go and get back to my goals right now. But I hope some of these ways that I shared today to set realistic lifestyle habits and maintain these resolutions really help us throughout the year. Signing off, Shubhangini Tiwari, clinical psychologist at Proactive. Thank you.